Yo, welcome to live taping of 2 Drink Minimum, motherfuckers. Make some maximum noise for
Motherfucker! What the fuck?
these 3
The
fucking
fuck?
assholes.
And I like that.
Yeah!
I asked them, welcome to 2 Drink Minimum. I asked Poseidon before, do you want us to say action for you to know when to bring us up? And as I was talking, he was like, welcome, motherfuckers! Yo, what's up?
Yeah, he just kicked into gear. He's ready to go now.
2 gears.
He made me watch gay porn today.
Did he?
Yeah.
What do you mean made you?
By mistake.
He sold it really well. I was doing a podcast, Pantelis podcast. I had a guest, and we're talking about in the U.S. There was a Democrat staffer that he released a video of him getting fucked in the ass.
I saw it.
What?
Okay, so
What?
I made myself watch that gay porn.
Yeah, so he was like, I thought bring it up for the podcast, the censored version, but he just puts it on screen. There's just one guy banging another guy. I'm seeing a dick going in the ass. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, wait. Let's see where this is going. It's going in the guy's ass. That's where it's going.
So it's an employee of the Democratic Party?
Yeah.
The Democrats?
Yeah.
And how high up is he?
He's just a staffer.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a bottom.
He's a bottom.
Okay.
It was amazing.
I watched that video, and I watched like the censored version where they cropped just above the lower part of his back.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that was the version that I saw, like the internet-friendly version. And I gotta say, if I was a dude, that was pretty hot, dude. That whole, don't get me wrong, all right? I'm pretty straight. But the room was empty, giant room. People normally have these giant board meetings, these congressional, important fucking House of Cards ass people are making worldly decisions. There's nobody, and this guy's just getting railed in the middle of this whole. I thought it was kind of hot. I'll be honest. If I was into that, I'd be like, all right, I get it. I
Watching
understand.
porn, though, that's like cropped to here must be weird because just people going.
No, it was his lower back. So all you saw was above where if he had a tramp stamp, you'd see that and the rest of the back.
And was he looking forward?
He was he was taking it all
Yeah,
in.
he was saying people normally write laws here.
Yeah.
Does he say that?
No. Does he?
Does he? Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah. He was literally, you could tell he was living in the moment. There wasn't like, he wasn't dissociating. He was like, I'm going to try and remember everything I can because this is historic. It is a historical, that is America.
I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
It's like what you say, don't hate the player, hate the gay. That's,
Who was the other guy? Was the other guy like in was he an employee
Poseidon,
too?
can you Google and find out whose dick that was?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's like, got it right here. I'll pull it right
But I
up.
guarantee you it's not the first time people are getting fucked in that building.
No. But it's the first time it's filmed and put on the internet.
Yeah, they're just outraged because it was like gay dudes doing it. They weren't outraged because that's, they were
They're
like, ew.
all gay dudes, okay?
Yeah.
The only difference is that now this kid, it's this generation, so he taped it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you gay sex happens there all the time.
For sure.
And they're pretending like they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
This is the government.
Either way, I found it extremely easy to masturbate to.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Look, man, if I was a dude that liked dudes, that guy had a good body. That was tight. Just a tight little dude.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
He's taking it a little far.
So you think that's going
being a
far?
little too gay.
So you going, it's very hot and I jerked off to it.
Yeah.
Is okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but I did jerk off to it.
Yeah, dude,
But he's got a good bod. Hey, fag.
The man's an athlete.
He's
Man's
taking
a
it
tiny
too far.
athlete.
He's taking it too far. It's kind of gross.
You're a wizard. There's a new film on Netflix called The American Society of Magical Negroes, and that is the real name on Netflix. What do you think of this show?
It sounds so bad when
It
a white
sounds
person
like I'm
says
making it up.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you're allowed to say that, by the way. But that's the name of the Netflix special. It is the name.
I pay for my monthly subscription. I'm going to yell out every title.
I was aware of this. David Lucas hit me up yesterday, actually, a comic out of Austin, Texas, great comic, and he also had some comments on it. He's like, we got to stop using that word too. And I agree. I was like, yeah, we shouldn't be saying either of those words.
As of right now, we're still loud, so I'm going to milk it. I'm going to milk it for as long as I can.
Jesus.
But is it a spin-off to Harry Potter?
Maybe in some alternate timeline. Yeah, maybe.
Is it? It sounds like it is.
Do you think, what's her name? Rowling?
J.K. Rowling.
She's got tons of money. Like maybe she's just doing this so that we forget that the shit she said about trans
What
people.
did she say about trans people?
I don't know, but trans people
said-
seem
I've already
very
forgotten.
angry.
She said trans men or trans women can't get pregnant, and people got upset.
That fucking bitch.
Yeah. How dare she?
Fuck a fucking bitch.
How dare she say shit like that, dude?
We should get an army of Negroes and and fucking do magic on it.
Do magic on them.
If I find out it's her, behind this, it's fucking funny because she's
That's
like,
the best.
I need to corner the urban market. I'm gonna go with the same story of magical kids.
And that word too, it makes it sound. It doesn't sound like it doesn't sound racist. It just sounds old timey stupid.
Yeah.
It sounds like your grandfather trying to say African American, but it comes out wrong.
Yeah. Poseidon, tell us who wrote the movie.
You know, these magical
Hold on, I'm
Negroes.
seeing if it's associated, connected to Harry Potter.
What?
Is it?
I'm checking to see if it's connected to Harry Potter in any way.
Definitely
Okay.
isn't.
So type in the title.
What was connected to Harry Potter was that gay porn in the congressional office.
No,
magic.
the American Society of Magical Negroes.
Yes. Is it connected to Harry Potter?
I don't know. The American Society of Magical Negroes is not associated
Okay,
to Harry
I feel
Potter.
like now you're just trying to say it on purpose.
Yeah, he's just.
You got to stop saying
Yeah.
It's
You're
the
making
name-
it
it's
weird.
the name
I
of the
made,
movie.
I made a point to say it once so they're aware of what's happening,
Yeah.
but don't overdo it, bro.
it. Don't get too comfortable saying that.
Yeah.
You're making it weird.
Yeah.
These guys are feeling super weird now.
I got preach on speed dial. Don't fuck around, bro.
and
I
these guys,
think
these guys are about to make you disappear.
I think he's just really comfortable because he's in the dark. So he goes, people don't know I'm white.
Yeah.
I can just.
But
sell
yeah,
that
find
out.
out. Is it like an independent thing or is it part of Harry
I
Potter?
think
for
it's
sure it's
independent.
independent.
Aaron is recruited into a secret society of magical black people who dedicate their lives to a cause of utmost importance.
It's definitely.
What's
you
the,
know,
what's
you
the
know
cause?
It doesn't say.
You know what it is, though? How they
Racism.
sold that show? It's definitely a black dude or a black woman that went into Netflix, and it was all white people. So then she just said a stupid fucking name, and then they were like, we're not going to tell her that that's a dumb name, or else I'll look racist. For sure.
With it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm gonna watch it first.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
out?
watch
Is it out
maybe
already?
Maybe it's great. I'm a magician, dude. I gotta watch these things.
I'm doing research.
This is my home studies, dude. This is you're coming into my territory
So
here.
since you're a magician, every
Yeah.
time you hear something that sounds racist, you have to watch it.
That's correct. Yeah. Not magical. Not magical. Yeah.
Just the racist
Just when they're
part.
using Negro so freely in
It's-
titles. Like what?
There is something funny about having a bunch of black people do magic because they're all shocking each other.
Yeah.
Ah! Holy shit! How the fuck did that? This is amazing.
Everyone's just always running away from each other.
Shut up, Poseidon.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what the truth is? I'll tell you the truth of this. Gay is the new black for reactions. You know, you guys watch David Blaine. Like, this is what got me into magic, like, in 2000 was, like, David Blaine doing street magic, obviously in the hood, guys running away, freaking out. Everybody remembers that. They
remember
remember these black guys in the hood running away because, like, they were getting their minds blown,
Yeah.
which I would have done, too. Is David Blaine in the 90s, like, you don't see that shit. You don't see just magic every day. But I went to Northern California, and I had to do this shoot, and we ended up in this beer garden in, like, the gay part of town somehow.
In what city?
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know the exact name of the bar. But yeah, we were in this, and there was like these 20 dudes, and I did a trick, and I swear to God, I've never gotten a reaction to magic. At each other like, oh my fucking God, are you a vampire? And they're like pulling at my clothes, running around. I was like, this is where I got to film my magic special right here. That was it. Yeah.
Pretty gay.
There
Yeah.
or in the congressional hearing room. One of the two, either would work.
Okay, so Greeks also react crazy to magic.
Greeks do react crazy. Yeah.
I think everyone reacts crazily,
No.
except for me.
Yeah.
Whenever I see magic, I'm like, that's a good trick.
Yeah, but you're on the spectrum. You're like on the spectrum
Yeah,
somehow. Like
yeah.
you like get it. You like understand how I did the trick or something. You're like,
Yo, I tried. You know what I thought of doing? I'm thinking about becoming the mayor of Montreal. For real, I did some research.
all right, no applause. It's fine.
So no, they're not crazy. But here's the no, for real, I'd make a good mayor. But this is what I realized. So the current mayor, Valerie Plante, she became mayor at a time where nobody was running for, nobody cared, right? And we had a guy who was corrupted, so they just voted for her. We have a very low voter turnout when it comes to mayoral stuff. So number one, I think I have more fans than people that vote.
Right.
So right there we're winning. Number two,
I don't think that people
pull
fans
you'd pull a
vote,
Trump.
though.
Like
we gotta
like
force
she-
them to vote.
Yeah, but could she get like people that get elected mayor always go after old people?
I'm
'Cause
gonna do
they
that too. I'm gonna go
they
right
vote.
after these old people. I run faster than them.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit every. But I was really thinking about. I'm thinking about 2025, getting the crew together, and running for mayor, on a very aggressive platform. Yeah.
On Rumble.
On Rumble, yeah. I'm gonna vow to cut the homeless.
Nice. And like
You're
where?
gonna
Just-
murder them?
Yeah.
No, just
Okay.
cut them.
Yeah. You just stab them.
Just cut them. Watch them bleed out.
The parking meters are up to 11 now.
11 what?
11 p.m.
Oh, I thought 11 homeless people.
I
was
would
like,
get
that's a lot
rid of that.
people
I
in
would
a
get rid
parking
of
lot.
that, and what I would do is I would create exemptions. If you work at a business, you have an exemption pass. You can park anywhere on that street without paying while you're at work. Little things like that. Yeah,
Wow.
make the city a better place.
Nice.
I had a thing.
That's a good idea.
She's done. She's done.
I like it. I
Yes-
like it.
Yesterday I was in Gatineau because there's a guy that called me. He's he bought a bunch of tents for homeless people.
Okay.
Kind of like the little houses I built. So he goes, do you want to come? There's going to be I'm proposing my plan in front of the media. So he was giving out tents, and then he's saying how he's going to build little houses, then build apartment buildings and the whole
saw this
thing.
thing.
So I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go. So I go, and then he goes, you want to talk to the press? And I'm like, no, I'm just here just to see, like, I want to see the tents, because I was pissed. Because at first, he was like, these tents can like, you can be in there at -30.
I
and
don't
you're
believe it.
okay. And
It's a house.
yeah, so, but then I look at the tent, and I go, how expensive are they? And he goes, like $3-4 grand. I Google.
Each?
Yeah, so I Google them, and I find them on Amazon for $3.49.
$3.49?
$349.
Oh my God.
So I'm like these are fucking garbage. And I go in, but he put in heaters, electric
Yeah.
heaters, and then there was heated blankets. So there's a pretty good setup.
It's a fire hazard.
Yeah. No, but it's all electrical, and there's 2 security guards full time,
Nice.
just walking around telling homeless people.
It's just like a concentration camp.
Just waking them up every half hour,
But so then
blasting music in the middle of the night.
since I didn't want to talk to the journalist, but he wanted them
fucked
to know I was there. So he goes, I got this idea because of Mike Ward's houses, blah, blah, blah. And then he does his thing. And then he got the head of the homeless whatever coalition in Gatineau to
Wait,
talk.
what?
And the guy goes, he goes, I want to thank Mike Ward for coming to save us. And then and I'm like, oh, fuck this. And then all the homeless people were coming up to me and
That's
they were going,
sick.
thank you so much. Thank you. And I was
Dude,
like,
that is
"You're
sick.
welcome."
You're the king of the homeless
Yeah,
people.
I'm the
Yeah.
king
I
of
like
the
it.
homeless people. Yeah.
They're all like bringing you up on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Like I see it. That's pretty
Mike's
sick.
throwing out $20 bills.
Yeah.
I gave 50. I was given 50s yesterday.
Get the fuck outta
Yeah.
here.
I just gave one because I realized I gave one and then I didn't have any money left. So
Share.
Were you
It's for
expecting
all of you.
change?
It's for the
No,
whole
but I
family.
just gave because there was two homeless people that told me they were getting married, and this was the fucking weirdest thing because this homeless lady comes
Look,
up to
I
me.
feel like priority 1 if you're homeless is stop being homeless.
Yeah.
And then get married.
But then and she said the
For
funniest
tax
thing.
benefits, they
Yeah.
got it.
She
doing it
said
the wrong way.
She was like, "We're getting married, nothing fancy." And then I was like, "Really? Really?
I like that
Nothing
she cleared that
fancy?"
up. Oh, we forgot to do it off the top, but it fits in perfect. We forgot to mention our sponsors.
Okay.
Polysleep.
Polysleep.
Polysleep is sponsors. If you guys need to sleep, whether
have
it's in
a
the
heated
streets or in
tent.
your
Yeah.
apartment,
You could sleep so much better than
Yeah.
would say a homeless person if you got polysleep.
yeah, and if you use the
what-
promo code Pantelis 30, you get 30% off. Now I have to say something. Polysleep, if you're a good company you're watching, is give these homeless some pillows.
Oh yeah, they have.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are a nice company. I know.
They
them.
are a nice company.
And Polysleep, their pillows are good because you can put in extra cushions,
Yeah.
so you lift it up and you can use it like as a sex pillow.
That's
So
right.
on their honeymoon, on that homeless
Yeah.
honeymoon.
You can bend it right over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polysleep.ca.
But the
I hope they clip all the ads we make for them.
What's the promo code?
Pantelis 30.
Pantelis 30. This homeless woman too, like she asked me since I'm
Wait,
in
can we
show
talk about the
business-
leader of the homeless people? I feel like
He wasn't.
you glossed over that,
Wait,
but I feel
he-
like it's like like the Rat King or something.
It's not like a homeless guy. He's the boss.
the
of,
most homeless of all of them.
No, it's a thing called Itinerance Zero. So he
started it.
No, he feeds
Patience.
homeless people.
Oh,
So he feeds homeless people
Yeah.
and he looks after them.
I just feel like the Queen.
Yeah,
He's like the Queen. They all go to.
exactly.
When I was young, I made a documentary. I put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It was I was looking for the Bum King. There was in Montreal. There was a homeless king.
You're sitting next to him.
No, for real.
This guy.
Yeah,
And
a
I had
guy
done
that could go up to people. And he was like a pimp.
He would
Really?
wear
Yeah.
a crown sometimes, and he would tell them shit. And I went to record. I was trying to get people's answers, and I had all these homeless people, and nobody wanted to give me a straight answer.
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
There
I would
used to
watch
be a
that.
bum king in Montreal. I don't know if he's still there.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Be amazing if they wouldn't give you a straight answer, but they gave you
A
a
gay
gay answer. They're like, is there a king? Yes, queen.
And one guy
You know what?
One guy was in front of Future Shop. Now it's Best Buy. And this motherfucker, I paid him. I gave him like $4. He said he'll answer questions if I give him money. He fucking tricked me.
Wait, you give him 2 toonies?
I gave him 2 tooties at the time. He's like, thank you. He took it and he fucked off. And I was like, bro.
Hey, by the way, Prince Charles on our money now. Do you see
Is
that?
he?
Yeah, he's on the Loonies and
what
Toonies,
dollar?
right? Yeah, they're putting him out. They're putting him out on the. I think I saw.
Anybody got Prince Charles on their money?
Might have been Facebook. I might have been lied to.
No, but they
I'm
have to
finding
change
out
it.
now that I've been lied to.
No, they have to change it. It's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he's the ruler.
It was an ad while
Do
I was
they
playing
change
fucking
it
Jewel
every
Crush.
time we have a fucking new king or queen?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That is so stupid.
We haven't had to change it in like 100 years.
You know what's stupid? The fact that we have a fucking queen
Yeah,
or a king.
no.
That's what's stupid.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're like the school of magical Quebecers. Why do we have fucking kings and... It's so crazy.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a scepter and the fucking crown telling us what to do.
I feel like they're not even aware of what's going on in Quebec.
Yeah. That's the real reason, though, why English Canada always got mad at Quebec for wanting to separate. Because Canada hasn't even separated from England.
Yeah, they're not used to it.
So we're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, why are you
We gotta-
dragging us into this shit? Yeah.
Shh, the king with the big ears is gonna hear. Don't make him mad.
Yeah, they don't even know what's going on here, I feel.
No.
They're like, how's Canada?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're fine.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
Do you remember the video of him when he was like signing shit? Because I guess he was becoming ruler.
Yeah.
And he was
Oh, he
getting,
was like,
just
well,
smacking the guy's hands.
Yeah.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he didn't
He's a
present
good
it to
ruler.
him properly.
That's going to be a good leader. He's just smacking people on camera.
Tyrant.
Yeah. You can tell he's been fucking wishing for his mom's death since he's 19.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, this old fucking whore
Yeah.
won't die. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And the mom made the father look like a cuck, so he fucking hates her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 100%.
Yeah.
And now it's his era.
Yeah,
it's his time to
his-
shine.
and it's
He's
his-
like about fucking time.
It's his 4 years to shine.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he's
He's
gonna
dead.
die.
He's gonna
soon.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
they're
save
not.
the king.
I don't think they're going to last.
You know, at the
The
monarchy,
royals?
as an ideal. What I found fucked up, like you got to think of like you guys watch The Crown. Crown's a good show. You guys watch it. It's a good show, and it's like a dramatization of their entire history, right? And at first, it's like Queen Elizabeth's young life, right? Where you're like, oh, that's cute, and she was still alive, so she's watching this with her grandkids, and it's all
Do you
like.
think she was watching it?
Oh, they were. They did.
Oh, really?
The BBC covered it. They liked the show and they
Oh.
were watching it, right? But then what happened was like they ran out of. It was such a popular show. They were like, "Fuck, we need more." So now they're getting closer to like today. So now it's like they've covered Diana and her death, right? And now they're coming up to the same age that like Harry is now, but in the show. So it's just fucking weird that they have to watch this and be like,
Yeah.
that was 4 years ago. What are you guys doing? Like,
It's
that
just an
is weird.
episode of them looking around in London like, it's a lot of Pakistanis. It's a lot of Pakistanis.
That is them. That is what they say.
Yeah, I know.
But with an English accent. It's the same thing.
Can you do a fake English accent?
I could probably do like a Cockney accent.
Which is a hello accent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who the fuck you think I am?
Oh, that's a good
You
one.
fucking pussy-o. Who the fuck you think I am? I watched a lot of Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
When I'm mayor, you're in charge of foreign affairs.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Who the fuck are you coming into my fucking country? Well, you lot. Yeah. A lot of Harry Potter and Peaky Blinders. Somewhere in between
Yeah.
there and there. Yeah. Yeah, Peaky
You
Potter.
should do magic with that accent.
Yeah.
The fucking
Yeah. And just
the
like
Peaky Potter.
pretend to stab people every couple seconds. Like, yeah, keep them on their toes. Yeah.
And
All
you,
right.
you stab them with their card. Is
Yeah.
this your card?
Oi,
It is
oi.
now. And you fucking stab it.
Pay up.
I like that guy from Peaky Blinders.
Which one?
He has a fucking unique face.
Bricktop.
The one with the
Oh,
big
no.
eyes?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking-
he looks.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like an alien that was sent here to study us, but then became us, and we've accepted him into the fold.
Right.
Yeah.
All right? He doesn't. He looks human, but also you're not human.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that he's very handsome because he's famous. But if he worked for like Best Buy, he'd be the ugly weirdo with the big eyes.
Yeah, that's
It's a
why I
very
love him.
thin line.
Yeah.
With super attractive and super hideous, it's a thin line.
I like that though. You know, you see that with a lot of celebrities actually, where I catch myself. You probably do this too, where you catch yourself thinking, "Dude, if that guy was just a normal dude, would he be famous? Like,
I
would
wouldn't
he,
be sucking his dick
Do you know
right
what I
now.
mean? That's what I'm saying. That happens a lot. I see people like that. I'm like, I wonder
Yeah.
if it's like just
Like-
his name. That
Like
got
I
him famous.
remember first time I saw Uma Thurman. That's what I thought. She's so hot, or she was so hot, but she's hot in a weird way.
Yeah, Kill Bill, Uma Thurman, or
like-
Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman.
I was Johnny B. Good.
Johnny
Do you
B.
remember
Good?
Johnny B. Good?
Yeah.
That's the first time I remember getting a blowjob. Was during the movie Johnny B. Good.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was so good.
Is that why you love the movie?
Yeah, you're so good,
That's
Johnny.
why I
You're so
remember
good.
the movie. No one remembers that movie.
Wait, you remember the movie?
I remember the best part. It was the blowjob part.
The best part was I was getting my dick sucked. It was a
No,
great movie.
And I remember the girl she like we were eating popcorn before. So the blowjob kind of hurt at first because of the salt. And I was like, "Oh, I don't think I like this. I don't think this is good. Oh, this is way better than regular popcorn." Yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Uma Thurman had a child with Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their daughter is in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is she?
She's the older one going out with a dude with the long hair. I
She's
forget.
the one that in the first season or the second one, she's dressed like a sailor and she works at
Okay.
a mall restaurant.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
She looks like
ask-
both their parents.
I was
She
trying
did.
to
When I
ask-
found out, that's what I said. I looked at her. I go, "This is genetics. It's
Yeah, it's
amazing."
almost as if she's half of each.
She
eh?
looks like both. Yeah, but some kids don't. Some kids fucking don't look at all like their kids.
Yeah.
I was trying to ask. Like,
You ever seen
questions-
Angelina Jolie's kids? And
No. Well,
She-
they're
that
all
also
adopted.
looks like both of them.
One looks like both of them. The other looks
Yeah.
Pakistani.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
And then one of them has an extra chromosome. And it looks like someone completely different that I know.
But yeah, Angelina Jolie's daughter. Holy fuck.
Does she have a daughter that's not adopted?
Yeah, dude, it's no joke. You look at it, you're like, that's little Angelina Jolie, and at the
Yeah.
same time, you're like,
Who's
that's
the
fucking
father?
little Brad Pitt at the same time.
Pitt.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Oh, that must be a good-looking kid.
Oh, that is going to be the best looking person
Yeah.
alive, I think. On paper. But, like, we don't know in real life. But on paper, like, that's what you're banking for, you know?
I wouldn't comment. She's a little too young at the moment.
Yeah.
How old?
No, on paper.
I'm gonna hold-
I said on paper.
I'm gonna hold my opinion
Yeah.
for another 15
No,
years.
paper. You can erase what's on paper.
Poseidon?
She's 17. You gotta wait a year.
Yeah, on paper. God damn it. I said on paper.
You're
used to
the
love-
reason why the Cash Me Outside girl made $1 million on her first day of being 18.
There's a. There's a.
Yeah. Poseidon's like, catch me outside now. How about that?
Yeah, he's like, you're only gonna catch me inside for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
There's a chick on YouTube.
Catch me inside this 18. Okay, I'll stop.
There's a chick on YouTube, some Irish girl that sings in the street, Allie. I forget what her last name is, but she's like, I guess she's 17 now, but she's got like huge tits,
Oh, yeah.
tits. And she started singing like when she was 13.
Right.
And the funnest thing was watching the comments because it was all
They
guys
started
going,
growing.
look at those tits. And then people would be like, she's 13.
Oh, God.
And then
No
they'd be
way.
like, I'm so sorry. She's got a wonderful voice. It's the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
And today I was on YouTube and I saw her and I clicked, and when I went to see the comments, now there are no comments that are disrespectful.
Oh.
And the video was her with her
It's
big
YouTube,
tits
though. They
popping
filter
out
it
of her,
out, dude, for
her
sure.
shirt, and everyone's super positive. The voice
Yeah.
of an angel. It was.
That's what they did to all the child.
Yeah, the chest
Poseidon,
of an
how
angel.
old is Ariana Grande?
Old enough.
By the way, Allie Sherlock is now 18, so we're good.
Okay. So you
That-
can
everything
start,
else, it took him 45 minutes to find simple Netflix searches.
I
This
didn't
like,
even
she's 18,
say-
she's legal. He didn't even say her last
I
name.
didn't even say her last name. I said 13-year-old with big
Yeah.
tits, and he was like, Allie Sherlock. Allie Sherlock.
What did you type in? He's like, Ali Big
Yeah.
Tits.
I like how he just like dragged her
actually-
name into a different list.
went-
Now he's like, we're good.
He typed in Ali
Now
Big
we're
Tits.
good.
It was a Muslim transgender guy. He's like, oh.
We're good.
He actually went on Twitter and he looked people that blocked me. Okay. Allie Big Tits blocked
How old
me.
is Ariana Grande?
30.
She's 30, yeah.
He's got countdown to OnlyFans calendars at his house. He's
Remember
like, only 3 more years. Come on.
That's how it used to be, though. Like, remember that there was a fucking magazine called like there was Barely Legal.
Yes.
And I remember there was a when I was young there was a porn star, a girl from England. In England, they could show their tits when they were 16.
Oh, wow.
So some chick that had shown her tits when she was 16, and then there were countdowns.
Can they still?
I don't think
Poseidon?
so.
Can
I
they?
don't think so.
Sorry, what?
But
I was trying to put you on the spot.
But they used to have countdowns until she was 18, and then the day she was 18, they showed her vag.
Oh my God.
And
That's
I was
too
like,
much.
that is fucking insane.
That's the internet,
That
eh?
you're like a 58-year-old man, and you're like, I can't wait till this 17-year-old
Yeah.
shows me her pussy.
And you know what's funny about those guys is that they're on Facebook, and I don't know if you've ever checked the comments under like a hot girl's post on Facebook. They're fucking wild.
Yeah, some crazy shit.
They think no one else can read their comments.
No,
Yeah.
I know you can read my comments.
It's insane. No. But like this guy who looks like a normal ass dude who's got a job and he's just like very nice pussy. And
No,
like,
no,
and just
no.
like sends it up and you're
Crazier.
like, your wife is on Facebook.
Crazier.
You're
I've
literally
seen-
like,
dude.
what are you doing?
I've seen people whose family is in their profile photo and they'll write shit. I'm gonna fucking come on your
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, we could see
Yeah.
your family in
someone's
this photo.
like, oh, take me to the Sahara with that camel toe, and they think
Yeah,
you're being
shit like that,
clever. And you're like, what are you doing? This isn't a DM.
I have a friend whose mom just left the dad, and they've been together for like 54
Yeah.
years. And I was like, why? And he was like, all he does on Facebook is follow chicks with big tits.
They don't know.
And all he does is comment about their tits.
Yeah.
And how he wants to
Dude,
fuck
my new
them.
favorite hobby. Go to Facebook tonight. Just scroll in your feed. You'll see eventually a post that has way too many likes, and the chick's just like this. But then you look down a little bit, and you're like, oh, she's wearing like a low-cut dress, and you kind of see her underwear a little bit.
It's
and
done.
then it's just boom, like thousands of comments of like old creepy dudes that are like, whoa, let me get a piece of that action. And you're like, these are public. They don't know that. They don't know how the internet works. It's
One
wild.
guy's just screaming, ah!
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Did you ever awkwardly compliment a chick to the wrong person?
compliment a chick to the wrong person.
I did that. That's why I brought up Ariana Grande. I did that. I complimented in 2013. I complimented Ariana Grande to her brother. I didn't know it was her brother.
Oh.
And at the American Music Awards, yeah, it was like rehearsal time was like the day before the big thing, and I was
What do
in
you
the
mean
bathroom.
complimented?
Okay, so I'm a big.
I feel like
listen,
the girls can decide if it's a
listen,
compliment or
listen.
not.
I'm a big Weeknd fan. I knew who the Weeknd was. This was 2013. I didn't know who Ariana Grande was. I didn't care. But she was out there. She was fucking smoking hot. She was looking hot, the chick. And I was there.
Wait, 2013.
That-
Do the math
that's
on
what
that?
you
She was
were
20 years
asking.
old. She was 20 years old.
Is that why you were asking how old she is?
Yeah.
To
No,
see
no, just
if
to-
you were a pedophile
yeah,
or not?
I had to double check.
How old is she?
Because she was hot, bro. I'm gonna tell you. But she was 20
Okay,
years
so
old.
I'm
I
gonna
was
say
Are we
25.
allowed to say this?
2013.
Yeah. She was
This
20
actually happened in 2004.
This happened in 2001. So she's doing a duet with The Weeknd. So as soon as I heard The Weeknd, I go, oh, fuck, I'm going to go down. I want to meet The Weeknd. When am I going to get a chance to meet The Weeknd? So I'm there. I'm watching. It's a cool little duet they're doing. I forgot what the song was, but she was looking fly. So then I had to take a piss. So I go to the bathrooms. There's a big bathrooms. It's the Nokia Theater. It's empty. It's before. It's 2 days before the fucking thing. So there's a guy in the bathroom with me, like the most flamboyant gay guy you've ever seen in your life. Very nice guy. His name is Frankie Grande. I didn't know. So I'm taking a piss. He starts talking to me. He's like, "What did you think of that? What did you think of singing?" And I was like, "Fucking love The Weeknd. I'm a big Weeknd fan." And that chick was fucking hot. So then he's looking at me. He's like, "But she's a good singer." I go, "She's not a good singer, but she's fucking hot. She's fucking. Let's be honest, bro. It's a fucking hottie."
Hey, he's not
So he
wrong.
laughs. He's like, "All right, whatever." At least then I go into the war room. That's where they're doing all the social media
Yeah.
posts, the whole team. And I see that guy. And I go, "I just fucking met that guy." I'm like, "Where?" I go, "We were taking a piss together, and we were talking." I'm like, "What'd you talk about?" I go, "I was talking about how hot Ariana Grande is." And then the whole room goes silent.
Oh, wow.
And then the guy in charge there, he's like, "Hold on a second, Pantelis. Did you tell Ariana Grande's brother how hot his sister was?" And then right away, I'm like, "I also said she's a good singer." He's like, "Stop talking to people. Stop fucking talking to people." I go, "He was a good sport. He agreed. He laughed."
yeah.
And I was just like, "Yo, isn't that chick hot?" I didn't
Yeah.
realize at the time.
He's like, why was he staring at my dick the whole time? So that got fucking weird.
Yeah,
I don't know why he
At
said
least,
that.
hot isn't. That's good. At least you weren't like, what a dumb
Yeah.
whore.
Yeah.
Did you see that dumb whore? She ruined the song.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I like
Fucking
her.
dumb whore.
The fact that you
She's a good
said she was
singer, too.
the fact that you said she was hot, I think saves you.
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
hot.
think-
I didn't say anything crazy.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
how I talk. I didn't say anything.
Exactly. That's totally. I think that's forgivable.
Yeah,
I
you
think
didn't
can
say,
forgive
oh,
that
she
too.
was ugly, but
Yeah.
bangable.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't speak like that to a
I
stranger.
love that because whenever you hear the last name Grande, you figure it's a fake name.
Yeah.
So there's something magical about a guy named Frankie Grande.
Frankie Grande, yeah.
Frankie Grande.
You know who the coolest person is in that family? The mom.
What's her name?
I forgot her name, but
Yeah.
she's one of the nicest fucking ladies. Yeah.
What makes her cool?
She was like talking. She was backstage and shit. She was talking to me like I was just hanging out with her, and she was like the most normal person there.
Did you
She's
tell him when you saw her, you're like, I just saw this fucking fag in what? What? Oh.
He's in the bathroom. He tried to look at my cock the whole time, dude.
With her, when I met her, I already knew who they were. So I was just starting a conversation about like her kids are in this business and stuff. And she was kind of talking about how the people in the business are weird, but how lucky they are to be there.
Yeah.
And you got to keep you can't be like these degenerates. And I was like, oh, this is cool because everyone else is a fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
This lady's trying to keep her kids grounded.
That is a wild thing to hear, though, when you're like, because that guy didn't say, hey, that's my sister.
No, he didn't tell me. I found out
And
later.
it is wild to find it out from other people. I would feel weird about that, too. I'd be like, oh, fuck, did I blow it? Yeah.
I
guess you
kinda-
blew it because, like, you guys don't talk?
No.
I guess that's why.
Yeah.
That's got to be why.
Even though I did give him fashion advice a day
yeah.
later.
That's got to be why.
Yeah. He wore like a painted on bodysuit. He's like, should I wear a jacket or this? And then like an idiot, I'm like, bro, you're gay. If anybody's going to pull this off, it's you. Just go shirtless. And he laughed and he went shirtless.
Oh.
And did he pull it off or no?
I think so, but I'm not into like I don't know gay fashion.
Come
So if it looks
on.
good to me, it doesn't mean it's
Come
really.
on. Look what you're
To me, look at this. But to me, it looked good. He looked cool because he had the body for it. He was in shape. So they painted a suit on him.
Is that a bad stereotype? Gay dudes, they're in shape, right? They're like more in shape than not. Yeah.
Most
I
Most
feel.
of them.
Not
I've-
everyone.
I've been to a
Everyone's
few
different.
gay bars.
A lot of chubby gay guys.
Yeah, bears. But
Yeah.
but the dudes, a lot of them are just like incredibly jacked. Like,
Yeah?
yeah. Is it hot in here? Is it? Okay. Just me, right?
Where are you going with this?
Yeah. I don't know. Can I get another drink? Can I get another round?
Why are you going to so many gay bars?
Huh?
Why are you in so many
I
gay
like
bars?
talking about fitness.
Yeah.
Honestly, free drinks.
Okay.
That is all honesty. No, I'll be honest though. Gay bars though, it is one of the most fun places to go if you're a straight dude looking to just have a good fucking night with like the homies. Okay, not even joking. Actually, a great time because they'll show you a great time. They think they're gonna turn you. By the way, I don't know if you know this about gay people. They have a secret agenda where they love turning straight guys, and they have a really good success rate at it. All right, but what I'm saying is
What
true.
kind of magic you doing over there?
He came this close to going 10 for 10.
Yeah. Every single time. They trick me. They're so fucking tricky and sexy.
They just can't keep me.
Yeah. No, it is true though. They do play this game between them where they're like, yeah, fucking, they'll tell each other, like, I'm gonna fucking turn this guy and all this shit. So they love doing it. So if you're there to just have drinks and whatever, they'll flirt with you. It feels good to be flirted with, no matter from whom. I could say that. I'm comfortable enough to say that, like, I like.
I have a feeling this ends in you getting
Anyone-
banged.
Yeah.
And so I was like, is that gay? You're like, no, I'm just very political.
Listen.
I'm just very political.
Listen.
I
Hey, just because I'm left leaning, all right?
have a gay friend that he had told me once that he only bangs guys that are straight.
Yeah.
And I was like,
They're gay.
then they're not straight.
Yeah.
Like they're definitely not straight.
They're straight. Yeah, they're straight.
And he was like, no, but
No, they're totally straight, dude.
I seduced them, and I was like, there's no way you're able to seduce.
Yeah.
And this is the weird thing. He was telling me this while I was in a hot tub
Yeah.
with him. So,
Yeah.
but
Perfect. You're the
he
guy.
came this close to getting me, but he
He's
never got me.
jerking Mike off. He's like, are you sure? And Mike's like, yeah, you can't seduce me. You can't seduce me.
They do love that, though.
Yeah, but he didn't even come close to
Yeah.
having sex.
Not
with
even
me.
close?
Not even close.
Not even a little bit?
No,
Just the tip?
no, not even the tip.
Most of my friends are gay.
Yeah?
That's what I think. That's what.
Hell yeah, dude.
Don't you look at me like that.
We didn't say anything.
I like it tonight. Like when we got here, Chuck told me, he was like, the camera isn't working, so we can't see Poseidon. Yeah. And then, but we didn't even bother turning the lights on for him.
Oh yeah,
For
it's
people
true.
here. Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
just in the only thing lighting you up is your fucking shirt.
Yeah.
That's, if you were wearing black, that's what he used to wear. He last
And the
tour-
smell, if you follow the smell.
Last tour.
By
he-
odor.
He used to. He worked on the second half of my last tour as my stage manager type guy. And every show I tell him, I was like, wear black, because he'd have to go on stage when the lights were off, and he'd always wear fucking either white shirts or white pants or fucking yellow jackets.
So you just see a chubby torso floating.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck, wear dark, dark. Yeah.
Incognito.
Yeah.
I remember going to I went to a strip club in Ohio once at like
With a bunch of gay guys.
it was a gay strip club. He got me there. No, it was a straight strip club. There was actually a spinner, which was kind of first time I saw that was like a little person who was like a stripper also. Never seen that, but apparently it's a thing down there. I'm all for it. You've been seeing them on Instagram. Don't fucking lie.
Mijo?
You're into it. I see you right now.
Wait,
I
are
can't
you talking
see
about a Mijo or a short person?
Yeah, a short person.
Okay, I thought
No,
a
but
Mijo.
like, yeah, a Mijo.
Oh.
Yeah, a Mijiotto,
Magical.
the evolved version.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I go to this place, but I'm wearing like this pink shirt, like there's like like sort of like a hype hoodie, but it's like bright pink. And outside it looks fine. It looks fine.
Oh, but it's glowing in the strip club.
But I go into the strip club and it's black lights, and now I'm a floating orb. Everyone around me has a pink face. Everyone within 5 feet is like glowing because of me. And I'm like with my friends, and one of my friends was like a celebrity, and he's like, I don't want anybody to know I'm here. I'm like, well, then stop following the ball of floating light.
So there was
weird.
a glowing wizard
I had an
and a
aura.
bunch of dwarfs.
Yeah, dude.
That's modern day Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it was wild.
It's Lord of the Urban Rings, bro. It's amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
How was the midget stripper?
I didn't see her perform. She was just
Okay.
hanging out. Yeah, maybe she even worked there. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have just been a customer.
Yeah, she was hot though. I'll give
Okay.
her that. She was hot.
Okay.
I
There's
thought
something
about
weird
it.
about a naked Mijo.
Nope, nothing weird at all.
It
Trust
makes me think of like it's a child. It's not good.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
How big were the
Why you gotta make
titties?
it weird? Why you gotta make it weird? Just laugh. It's
I'm
fine.
telling you what I'm thinking. It's just weird. If I walked into naked Mijos,
No.
I'd be like, it's not for me.
No, they have adult faces.
Yeah. They
It's
have
not like
adult faces.
Yeah.
And
If they had a kid
arms
face.
and legs, yeah. And on their body, but it's just yeah.
A little scrunchy, but
Yeah.
they're hot.
Yeah.
And
I like it. Hey, I think. All right, I'm all for it.
it all depends how big their titties are too.
But you guys, you've seen on Instagram. I'm not alone, right? By round of applause, have you seen the one I'm talking about on Instagram? Dudes.
a stripper.
No, a hot
you and
Instagram-
those three, bro.
She's an OnlyFan or like an Instagram model. She's a little person, but she made like 20 million last year. She got a
Poseidon, bring her up.
Huge fake rack. Like, she's hot, and she knows it. She's doing all these podcasts and stuff.
I don't know who this
I-
is. Poseidon, give us a photo.
I didn't know I was into it.
I'll show it
be
to the
honest. I
people.
was like, all right.
Hey, you, show us right now.
How
Let's see.
big are her tits?
I don't want you to see what I'm Googling to find her.
Okay.
Is that,
I
use your
won't tell them.
imagination.
Little, okay.
I found her.
Thank you.
I found her.
Hold on.
Of course he did.
Again.
Dude, he
typed
would
in
find her twice as fast if she was underage.
Yeah.
Little person model sexy.
That's none of these. Dude, I'm discovering that there's more. Oh
Her
my God.
boyfriend.
There's a whole
That's
breed of
a
them.
short lady.
Holy shit.
She's
What's her
3'11".
name?
She's 3'11". Her boyfriend is 6'8", and her name is Irika.
6'8"?
That means Irika and he Rexa.
Yeah.
Because his fucking cock must
Holy
just
shit.
destroy that tiny
Holy.
vagina.
Oh, they're talking.
6'8".
God damn.
That's crazy.
6'8". 3 foot.
God.
3 foot. What? 3 foot.
Now I'm
11,
intrigued. Now I'm
11.
intrigued. Now I'm in.
3'11".
Those are some wild stats.
So
3 foot
his
11.
cock,
Fuck.
like when he comes on her belly, he has to lean back.
Yeah, he has
Like
to.
he. Yeah.
What's 3'11", bro? Like this?
311 is like probably this high from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, there's dogs bigger than that. That's too crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Never stopped you?
That's
How
crazy.
hot is she?
She's got some like nice.
Come on.
Big old titties.
She's hot.
One
She's
one
got
out
a
of
cute
10.
face. She's
Look.
got a weird, but
Look,
it's
for a midget.
okay.
Hey, hey,
Hey, you watch how
fucking
you
watch
talk about
yourself.
my lady.
I like that.
You don't treat my lady like that. She's a queen.
No, she's a good-looking lady.
Okay.
She is a good-looking lady.
How old is she?
Let's see.
Hold it up. She's of age. Calm down.
Hold on, how old is she?
What's her name?
Irika Herrick, I think.
Irika Harris.
No, that's
You
some
guys,
ugly.
the guys in the back
Hold on.
know. They already know. You've seen these fucking videos. They've been
Yeah, but the guys in the front are like, what the fuck's
because
happening?
like puberty, like all the like hype accounts on Instagram, they'll like, oh, click this model, whatever, and they'll like shout out a model because like she paid him or something. But whatever. Okay, you get it.
Bro, I'm not making
it's
this up.
weird that I have to justify
That's an old dude.
my kinks to you,
That's
to
a
all
lawyer.
of you right now.
You typed in Irika Harik.
No, that's a dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Her name is
What's the last name?
Irika Calabrese.
Oh, Calabrese. Okay.
Yeah.
For some
Is
reason.
that?
Come here, my little pepperoni. My little cold cut.
Yep, that's her.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not going to
I've
defend you when
seen
they
her.
cancel you.
Yeah, I've seen her on podcasts.
Let me see.
Yeah, I need a good shot of her here. There you go. Come on, man. Come on. She's gorgeous. She's working it. She's using what she's got, and she's getting bank. I respect it.
I respect the hustle.
Yeah,
Anyone with confidence though is always sexy.
absolutely.
Like you could get like, the girl could be big, small, thin, fat. If she's
Yeah, whoa, calm
confident.
down.
If
No, I'm
she's
kidding, okay.
no, but if she's confident, confidence is
absolutely.
always
Confidence
sexy.
is king. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah,
And especially she making $20 million a year. I could also be into that.
that's
I'll let her be like
that's
my
also
sugar
like
mommy.
why so
Yeah,
many
she looked like an
fat
adult, though.
guys,
She didn't look like a kid.
so many fat
Yeah.
guys get hot chicks compared to fat chicks with hot guys because fat guys have confidence
And- and maybe money.
No, but even there are some poor. Look at fucking Poseidon. He has nothing, and his girlfriend is super hot.
Yeah,
But
he's
the
got
reason,
confidence.
and he's got nipples like this big.
Huge.
He's got
Washers.
Confidence, baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
Poseidon
Like,
has hot girl
He
confidence.
has
Yeah.
he has a type
Canadian
of body
bacon.
like that. When he gets naked, he should go like,
coffee.
"I'm sorry," but he's so confident.
I used to be
I'm
very
sorry.
insecure about my nipples. Actually,
Are you?
I used to.
You should.
But then I
what
just-
happened? What happened?
You should, but you know, he's talking about big girls, small girls. If women knew how much we don't care, they would have way more confidence.
Oh
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's all in your heads. It's you guys.
true. That is
It's
true.
women against each other. You guys fuck yourselves over.
is true.
Guys mostly don't give a fuck.
But girls, I think, are the same way. I think a lot of girls are the same way, mostly because, like, the girls eventually, they're just like, fucking, yeah, only the gay dudes are jacked, so I guess I'll have to go with fucking these guys who are fucking funny, I guess. But,
If
yeah,
you- if you
I think
have a-
girls, too. Personality goes a long
yeah,
way
if you have a
with
cool
women.
chick, bro, that's
Yeah.
it. You have a cool chick.
Yeah.
You're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a big rack helps.
But yeah, so I
Go
used
ahead.
to be insecure about my nipples, and then I just started owning it. And then women would start, like when I was younger, and then women would start sucking
And then
on
the
them. And it felt
That's
good.
why. By the way, that's why you got fired.
And it was arousing, so I was like, "Fuck, you know, I
Did
kind
it
of like this.
attract like other women? You know how like they were like baby pigs feeding. So there was like 7 of them on each nipple.
But that's crazy. Like, I don't know why I got fired from Pantelis. Women were sucking my tits at work.
So chicks would start licking your giant nipples.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey, don't fucking yuck someone's yum, dude.
Hey,
That's-
they gotta eat somehow.
yeah. No kink shaming here. It's all good.
He was feeding the Mijots.
Yeah. God.
Midgiots.
You are all my children. So, how did the tit sucking start?
How?
I was my ex-girlfriend when I was 18. I was like really like insecure.
How long have you had these big nipples?
Oh, since I was a kid.
Yeah, did you grow into them? Yeah. Did they grow with you, or like when you were little they were this big,
They were giant.
and
They
then,
just stayed this big.
Yeah,
then
when-
you'll be 90 and it'll just be like fucking.
He's
just a
like
little
Benjamin
dot.
Button, but
Yeah.
with nipples.
Yeah.
They just get smaller as he gets
he was
older.
40% nipple. So Poseidon, what happened with the girl?
Oh yeah, my ex-girlfriend, like I was insecure, and she noticed I was insecure, and she's like, "Oh, there's no like, why are you insecure?" And I finally took my shirt off, and the first time she saw my nipples, she laughed.
Did she? But when
Girl power!
when,
Girl power!
That's funny.
when,
Oh,
when,
that's so funny.
That's a Spice Girls moment.
That's
well,
fucking
when you,
so
when
funny,
you
dude.
took the shirt off though and she laughed, did you right
like,
away
what?
know it was the nipples or you thought it was the belly button?
100% I knew it was a
He's
nipple.
like, wait till I take off my pants. Hold on.
Even smaller than the nipples.
He's like, but then after I-
Showing off.
You're laughing now. Hold on.
He's like, but then after I slapped her, she came to her senses. And she,
So with your new girl now, does your girl lick your nipples? Is that like part of the sex?
Is it forbidden?
Hey, that's private information. You know what I'm saying?
that's the weirdest yes ever.
Put her on. Call her. We call her.
So I'm wondering.
Can we
is
call her
that-
right now?
So that's like part of the like on her way down to sucking your dick, she licks your nipples, and do you think that's just her wasting time, like trying to?
Maybe I'll get used to
Can
the
we get
smell.
her? Can we get her on the phone?
Nah.
Come on.
If I get used to the taste,
Come on. I think we call her. We ask her what she thinks.
Okay.
Right?
I left my phone upstairs.
I got a phone. What's her number?
I forgot. I'm dead serious. I don't remember her phone number.
No, he does.
All right. I'll call her later. It's fine.
What are you gonna say? No. Hey, Poseidon, nipple lick, yes?
What's up, baby? What's up? How you doing, baby?
I heard you like to lick nipples.
I do think it's easier though for guys that have something weird about them to get
100%.
hot chicks
100%.
than a girl with something weird about them to get a hot.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in their own heads, women more than
Yeah.
us, but we're in our heads too, but not as much as women.
The only ones that don't seem to care are lesbians. Like you often
about
see
what you look like, or
two weird looking lesbians
Yeah.
together.
They don't care what they look, what each other looks like.
Yeah, and usually gay
They
guys.
might be the best people. Yeah.
Yeah, usually gay guys. There's one that looks like if one of them looks off, the other one looks normal.
You know, lesbian couples beat the shit out of each other more than any other couple on the planet.
Go on.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I didn't
It's
know
true.
that.
I was
It's a-
about-
it's a huge-
It's
I
a
was
huge
about
bump.
to bring it
It's
up.
like
It's true.
40% of lesbian couples beat the shit out of each other.
And
Yeah.
who has, you know who has the least?
They make Saudi Arabian couples look normal, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking
You know
crazy.
what's
bro.
fucked up though? Like for real, in Saudi Arabia, there's no way of knowing the percentage that gets beat because they have the headscarves
Yeah.
and they don't tell. Like there's no woman
Right.
getting beaten in Saudi Arabia going to the police
0%,
going,
yeah.
"You're not gonna believe what
What Muhammad just did to me.
You're fucking very wrong."
Yeah. And he's just wiping
Yeah.
the blood off his
Yeah.
knuckles. He's like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way
Yeah.
they function.
No, but for real though, lesbian couples. It's a real Poseidon. Bring up the statistics.
Yeah, 43.8%.
How much?
How much?
43.8%.
Oh, I said
Oh,
40.
shit.
Holy.
So lesbian, the CDC also stated that 43.8% of lesbians,
CDC?
lesbian women reported experiencing physical violence, stalking, or rape by their partners.
Jesus,
Jesus,
Christ.
fuck.
I like how they say lesbian women.
That's a good point.
Because I mean,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, in case you thought we were talking about lesbian
Hey,
cats.
we're living in a politically correct time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
appropriate.
we're not talking about ghosts.
Yeah, we're not
we're
talking about-
talking
So-
about women.
Yeah, we're not talking about a bunch of 3 lesbian dudes up here.
So 43. That mean you know how much I must suck for like a chick that isn't really lesbian, but she was like kind of bi, and she was like, "Fuck, I can't take men anymore. I'm gonna go with women.
Yeah.
Less. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then she'd get the shit kicked out of her.
Yeah.
And because if you go see the police and you're like, "My husband beat me," they'll be like, "We're gonna go kill that guy."
Yeah.
And but if you go see the police and you're like, "My girl beat me," they'll be like, "Wow, me yow."
Got a little spicy in the bedroom. Is that what you're
That's
saying?
right. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna be, Pierre, come over here. We got a sexy story. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're probably, those are probably underreported as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, every crime is underreported.
I think the one that's the most underreported are guys getting beat by their girlfriends.
for sure.
Those are
That-
the most, yeah.
You could you imagine how much you must not feel like a man going to the police.
Listen, dude,
because your wife.
Yeah.
You
fucking
can't tell
beat
your
you.
friends.
You
No.
can never show up in a group chat.
No, but even as a friend,
You're like, left group chat. You're like, what happened to,
I have
what
a
happened
friend.
to Jimmy?
I have a
He's
friend
like, his
who's
fucking
a
girlfriend
comic.
beat the shit out of him.
I have a friend who's a comic, and he told me that his girlfriend used to beat him up.
and you're like,
And
fight back.
My
And then you're like,
first
wait a second,
reaction, though,
wait.
like I started laughing because she was like 4'11", and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I'm just laughing.
But what do you say?
I'm
Fight back?
laughing.
You can't.
And then I went
Sure you
on
can.
stage and I did like 3 or 4 jokes about it, and he was kind of sad, and then but he wrote a show about it, and I was like, "Fuck!" And
He
then
wrote a show about him getting beat up, or you making fun of him?
no, about him getting
Very
beat
funny.
up. And then he thanked me, and he was like, "Thank you. It motivated me into making a show about that." And I was like, "That's what I was trying to do." And then I saw him, and I was like, "How's that show?" And then he was like, "Yeah, I called her and I asked her if it was okay, and I talked about it,
She
and
beat
she
me up."
said no." And I was like, "She used to beat you up. You fucking left.
It's his
Why
ex.
are you asking for permission?"
Oh, he
You're
deserved
fucking-
a beating.
What a
So
fucking
funny.
yeah.
He deserved a beating.
Yeah.
This guy.
Some guys like it though. There's that too.
To get beat up?
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone likes.
No, nobody likes
beaten
getting
up.
beat
What
up,
are you
bro.
talking about?
No, not like in your sex stuff. I'm talking about like actual.
Like guys might
Role,
like
what are you talking
getting
about?
a-
Role play?
No. I'm talking about real life. Nobody likes going home and getting the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's role play.
That's different.
No, yeah.
That's sex stuff.
Yeah, but
I'm
like,
talking
we
about
can pretend
in your
it's real
everyday
life.
life. You don't want to show up at your house and your wife's like, "Where are the muffins?" And
Unless that's what I'm into.
I'm so fucking happy I'm not into weird shit like that because
Yeah.
today
Some people
on,
are.
on my TikTok there was a guy, and I've seen this video like 2 years ago, and for some reason it came back up today. It was a guy on his knees, and there's a chick wearing like Nerf boots and kicks him in the nuts. And then another girl kicks him in the nuts, and then he falls over, and then they spit in his mouth.
He comes
and
instantly.
I'm like, and he seems like so fucking
Comes
happy.
so hard after that.
For sure, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so happy I'm not into that.
Yeah, but I'm also equally happy that he is, because he's getting exactly what he wants.
No,
don't-
sir.
Yeah, but don't get
He's
me wrong.
getting exactly what he deserves.
Yeah. Oh yes. And he
He's
loves
been
it.
he's been a bad boy.
He's been a very bad naughty boy.
I'm curious to know how they discover that.
Dude,
Like, how did they discover they're into that?
Yeah,
you ever
I-
thought about that?
But
Yeah, I
again,
wonder about that,
for,
too, if it's,
for getting hit in the balls, they just got hit in the balls. That's how they discovered it.
I know a girl who used to go out with a dude, and she would text me about the escapades because she's like, I'm trying something new. This is like, this guy's into, he's like Dorian Gray ass type fucking into like some weird shit, into like some dom shit. Like he's got a whole room and like he wants her to like, he has to go buy like her like toiletries. That makes him feel like inferior. So like she's like, go buy my tampons, and he's going to buy his and he's spending his own money and like gets him off. And the only way this guy could come, she would tell me
And
this.
how, like, what a fucking weirdo that for him
Yeah.
is feeling beneath her.
Yeah.
I'm going
I-
to farm a break.
I had to spend my own $3
Yeah.
to buy something that isn't embarrassing.
But he loved it. He loved it. You know, good for him. Good for her. She got what she, you know. And
she got free tampons.
Yeah, she got free tampons,
Yeah.
and then like she told me the only way he could come was if she sat on his face, so he couldn't breathe,
Okay.
and slapped his balls while he was jerking it.
What?
Literally.
How? But if
And
he
I thought,
can't
I'm
breathe,
like, this has got to be a joke. She's like, no. She's like
could
sending
he
me.
tap out? Like if she was on too long? Because like you don't want to be
Yeah.
like fucking die.
How do you explain that to the
or do
cops?
you-
Yeah.
How do you explain that to the cops if you killed him with your ass?
Yeah.
I think
I think
though-
you go down as the most badass lady ever alive.
I think
mean,
though
it's-
for real is you just run away.
Yeah.
Like no
They're
one,
gonna find ass residue.
no one's ever gonna murder someone accidentally.
You
by
ever
sitting
watch
on them.
CSI? They're gonna find ass residue all over
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah. Special
And that's
SVU.
gonna be a hard thing.
That was actually an episode
Special
of SVU.
victims unit. They
Yeah.
come in. They're like, "Did you put your ass and pussy
They're like,
in this
smell
guy's
his
face?"
nose. Suspicious.
Yeah. It's Patricia's vagina. Yeah.
His
It's too
nose
much.
smells a little like, I'm not going to go there.
You ever watch those shows, the Law and Order stuff?
In Florida, I do.
They're fun.
For some reason.
You're a different guy in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida, I'm a totally different
That's
guy.
amazing. I want
want
to meet Florida Mike.
Yeah, in Florida, I listen to Impractical Jokers. It's on 24/7. And I told you this because you had that show on True TV.
Yeah.
And you told me people that were getting angry that it wasn't always Impractical
Yeah.
Jokers. And I was like, those are such fucking idiots.
Yeah, that was
But
you.
whenever I'm in Florida and they have anything that's on Impractical
Carbonaro
Jokers,
effect, you're like,
I'm like,
fuck.
where the fuck is Sal?
Yeah.
You motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that whole network is
Yeah.
just impractical jokers.
So Impractical Jokers. I go to Lowe's
yeah.
4 times a day. I'm always at the fucking hardware store.
Dicks.
I have a friend at the hardware store. I told you this. I met a guy when I was in Florida last winter. I'm there, and he's like, he asked me, like, he's there to cut my wood because I was redoing my
Yeah.
kitchen. So
Sure, yeah.
he
That-
cuts like 2 pieces of wood for me, and then he goes, "Where you from?" And then I go, "I'm from Montreal." I'm from the East Coast too. And then I go, "Where?" "New York." And I go, "Really? What you doing here?" He goes, "I can't go back to New York." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, okay. I just wanted my wood cut, so I'm good." I'm good. And then I leave, and then I go back, and I'm in the fucking, like the hammer section or the screws or whatever. Yeah. And then he comes and tells me the end of the story. He's like, yeah, fucking people are looking for me. People are looking for me in Long Island. So I had to come here.
Is this guy working?
Yeah, he's a fucking employee at Lowe's. And I'm like, well, who's looking for you? And he goes, I can't tell you, but fucking, I saw some things. And then I'm like, okay, I'm good. I found my shit. And then he followed me and then told me what he saw and who was after him. And there were people from the mafia. And I was like, how bad is the fucking mafia that I'm going to murder this guy before, like... What a big mouth. Shut the fuck up. If you saw a murder, just fucking leave. You fucking big mouth.
Yeah, people who see murders talk too much.
Yeah, fucking, yeah.
It's very
but
funny.
the guy,
I know exactly the type of person you're talking about, by the way. I feel like we've all run into those at a hardware store eventually.
Yeah, and
I know guys.
And another thing, you're like, I didn't ask. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
There's a lot of those guys in Florida, though.
Yeah.
Like most
it's
of
like
Florida
a safe haven
for
those type of people. Like, you guys see the new GTA
There's a lot of those guys in Park X. Bro.
You guys see the new GTA trailer?
Yeah, of course.
GTA 6? You guys see the trailer?
Yeah.
That's Florida, dude. That's like fucking that's a whole vibe. Like, that whole fucking trailer looks amazing.
I'm working on we're going to drop it soon.
I saw this. Yeah. It's great. But yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Shout out to the guy at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Lowe's party, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I want to finish my homeless story.
Yes.
From the beginning.
That is how we started the show.
Where they elected you leader?
Where they elected me leader.
Yeah.
So that couple that's getting married, the
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
the lady tells me that she's a singer. She goes, I'm a singer. How do you get on The Voice, on La Voix, the Quebec version of The Voice?
That's a good question.
And I go, I don't know. Like, I'm not a singer. I don't know. And she goes, because, I sing. I have a beautiful voice. I want to do those auditions. And then I just tell her, I go, you know what? If you fucking, Google it, send them an email. They're going to book you for sure because The Voice loves a story.
Because you're homeless.
Like, they're usually like, okay, this person has an average voice, average fucking body, but her mom has cancer.
That's right.
Ooh. So I was like, you're fucking
angle.
homeless. I was like, your story beats everyone's story. Yeah. And then she goes, and I go to tell her, because you're homeless, and she goes, my story does beat everyone's story, because my ex-boyfriend used to beat me, and then he murdered our child, and then my sister committed suicide, and she's just crying.
Holy
and I'm
shit.
like, that you fucking keep that for the
You're
TV
sitting on the
show.
gold mine here.
No. But I was like, oh god damn! There's no way you could put that person on
I
TV.
will be her agent.
Yeah.
Give me her number.
Yeah.
What if
We're
she
getting
can't
rich.
sing?
Oh.
That is insane.
No,
Yeah.
the best part is she can't sing at all.
But that is a lot of yeah.
She
We don't
goes
care.
on, she's like, living la vida loca.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the happiest I've been since my husband murdered my child. You're like, fuck, this is a
Yeah,
hard
you
one.
realize. Yeah.
That's we
You
love it.
realize the husband used to beat her since he was just going, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And I like how he'll probably be there when she's performing and be like, what can I say?
It'd be amazing if you could get, she sings and then the chair turns around and it's her ex-husband. He's like, I found you, bitch.
And she stops. She just flinches for a second. Like, oh, what's she flinching?
He's using the corpse of the dead kid as a ventriloquist
Jesus.
dummy.
Jesus Christ.
Poor her, though.
Project your voice.
I'd watch it.
I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm a fucking.
I'd watch it. We can all say whatever the fuck you want about whatever he said. You'd watch it.
Yeah.
You'd watch
would,
that
you
whole
would.
show. You'd fucking retweet it. You'd be like, this is wild.
That's what I hate about those shows, though. That you need
All that.
something pathetic.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
it is true.
It's not talent. It's
Nothing
not.
to do.
You're like, okay, you sound
Yeah.
okay, but you have a kid
Yeah.
with one
I've been
leg.
emailed by them, by
Yeah.
the AGTs, the BGTs, all these guys. I've been
What's
emailed.
BGT? It's
Britain's Got Talent.
Okay.
There's France Got Talent. There's Italy's Got Talent. They all have talent. apparently. And they email you and they're like, hey, what's your act? What's your act? Or
Is
whatever.
it all that they all send you emails?
They all say you have
It's
talent.
like a buongiorno. Buongiorno,
Yeah,
Christopher.
I'm from Italy's Got Talent. You're like, okay.
Do you know how to make a pizza?
But like
magically.
my buddy Eric is doing. He just did AGT. He's doing BGT, France Got Talent, Italy's Got Talent, all doing the same trick.
Oh.
And I'm like, why aren't these countries
Eric-
just asking the other country if they have talent?
Eric from
Why do they gotta interview the same guy?
Eric from Gatineau.
That's right, yeah.
He's doing
all
Italy's
of
Got
He just
Talent.
did France
Does-
with
yeah,
Sugar
but,
Sammy.
Yeah, but France, he
Yeah.
speaks French.
Yep.
But does he speak Italian?
Nope.
So he just goes in and goes, ha
Just
ha.
woo, and he does his trick, and like that's it.
Bro, magic is international.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. He's on ketamine, so he just gets away with it. But
Middle East has talent would
but
be
they
amazing.
do hit you up for a
They
sob
probably
story.
have that though.
Yeah.
Talent, yeah.
No, but the show.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
there's probably Egypt has got talent.
Yeah, there is.
That'd
yeah.
be amazing.
They all have those.
We should do a sketch.
I got
on
offered
that.
to do like literally like 7 of them because they all hit you up the same. It's all the producers, right? And they're like, "Whoa!" They see one viral clip and they're like, "You could do this on our show or whatever." And a lot of people go for it, but then what they don't tell you is that like they're gonna cut you after that first round.
Yeah.
Unless
You got a sob story.
you apply for a visa and then
Okay.
you got a sob story,
Yeah.
and then they'll just take you to like the moon. So if you say, if you come with some shit like she was saying,
Yeah.
you're a shoo-in. You're a shoo-in.
I want to
That'd
do
be
Middle East
amazing.
has talent.
Like if we did like Afghanistan has got talent with the Taliban because singing is illegal.
Oh,
so
we
like
just bring-
every singer, they're like, "We're taking you to
Yeah.
Vegas," and then they bring them upstairs and throw them off the building.
It'd be funny. You do Afghanistan has talent, and the person you bring is just a woman who's a business owner. Like she started her own business. Like whoa, that's talent.
She could drive?
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's a really
We're
good.
gonna kill her, but it's impressive.
She
it's
is a witch.
impressive. Yeah.
She does deserve to die.
There's a really good documentary, and we're gonna see how fast
Taliban has patience. That would
Poseidon
be
can,
his name
can
in-
Hamas
Google
has talent. All
how
right, too
fast
far.
he can Google when there isn't kitty born involved. But it's a documentary about a show. It's like America's Got Talent, but in Afghanistan. When the year that the Taliban got elected, got murdered everyone,
Yeah.
and came back.
The good
to
old
power.
days.
And I think it's called something Star, Afghan Star. Is that what it's called? It's a really good documentary. There's one of the contestants. She goes on, and no one has TVs there. She goes on, and episode 1, she's like, "I'm a superstar in my village." And episode 2, she's like, "I have to hide because people are gonna murder me because she's fucking
She
singing."
exposed herself.
Yeah,
It is Afghan Star.
Afghan Star.
Afghan
It's
Star?
such a good
That's
fucking
fucking wild.
documentary.
It sounds sad.
There's
Yeah.
15 seasons.
How much?
15.
Oh fuck.
There's also Arabs Got Talent.
Just Arabs.
Yeah,
Just
but
Arabs.
Who? There was no one talented enough to write that correctly.
The
Arabs
show-
got talent.
Yeah.
but the show's venue.
Quebec a talent. That's
There's like,
insane.
there wasn't enough talent in Lebanon and like all these countries are like, we'll just
No,
mush
no,
them
it's
all together, I
Arabs.
guess.
Arabs apostrophe Got Talent.
Arabs
no,
Got
actually, no,
Talent.
you're right. There's
That
no
is fucked up.
apostrophe.
It's like if somebody said Asia's got talent. Of course,
Yeah.
Asia has fucking talent.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, math.
Yeah, Asia's got all the talent, actually.
Yeah, it's magical little Majots that build our phones. It's great.
Yeah. An incredible variety of sex dolls, might I add.
Yeah, that's a big thing still.
It is a huge thing in my search history.
Sex dolls in
Yeah.
in
Wanchang.
Asia. It's
yeah.
mostly they're all made in China, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And are they electric now? Because those things are gonna get popular as soon as they learn how to clean themselves.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
we looked into this.
Yeah, if they can empty themselves.
Say what you want. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Because the worst part about having a sex doll is the post-nut cleanup.
It's not even.
You're like, what have I done? You
It's
know, you
not-
feel like you're just dragging a dead body out of
Yeah.
the bathroom at that point. Like
Yeah.
it's literally like a limp sex
you-
doll that weighs 100 pounds. You're like, oh, get out of
You-
here! I
you
gotta
know what I think
wash
is
your pussy
worse,
out
though?
and fucking. It's fucked up.
You know what I think is worse though? It's not dragging it to the bathtub. It's getting it out of
Yeah.
the bathtub
Yeah.
once you dried it off. So like
Yeah.
6 hours later, you go piss and you're like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's still
fucking-
there. Just
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know when that's
so hot. Just
Yeah, I don't
turning
think
me
that can
on
be
for nothing.
normalized.
Just sitting there like why are you so hot? Just laying there.
you're always gonna look crazy with that because no matter what happens, if a cop shows up to your house
Yeah.
and he's like, "We found a sex doll. There's cum in her vagina and a handgun up her asshole," they're gonna be like, "This guy's into some crazy."
Yeah, I do what I
shit."
want. This is my sex doll.
Do you really think it's gonna pop off that much?
Yeah, dude. There's I watched like a lot of
Sex doll porn.
But here's the thing:
No, it's sex
women
doll.
No, I-
already complain. There's even a comedian on the next show in a couple minutes. She talked about it on one of the podcasts that guys like now at 20 or 35, they don't fuck anymore. So there's a lot of chicks that are getting really pissed off. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with these guys? They won't fuck us. So now we're also replacing them with dolls. They're never gonna get laid. Like women of this
Yeah.
generation are gonna. That's crazy.
Well, because of the pandemic,
dude. They've had dildos for fucking 20 years.
yeah, but they're looking for.
We just got sex dolls. Give us a break.
yeah. And
We
plus,
look at the blow up doll, dude. What the fuck is that? And then they had dildos.
like
but at least they just have the dildo.
my generation.
not a whole dude.
My generation used to lose their virginity when they were like 15, 16. The new generation is losing their virginity when they're like 27, 28. So a lot of guys, and that's the average. So imagine a guy that doesn't have confidence. They're all going to be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to hit on a girl. She'll fucking call me a creep. She'll say I'm a
Yeah.
fucking rapist.
I'm not a
Fucking-
creep. I'm gonna go fuck this doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Finally,
I'm gonna go,
someone hears me.
I'm gonna go come
Yeah.
inside that mannequin.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a real dude.
Yeah.
Well, so the compromise here is you go to a sex doll brothel. That's
Yeah,
the
those
future.
exist.
Yes, they do.
And there's one in Montreal.
There's one in Italy too. There's one in Montreal.
There's one in
Fuck
Montreal.
out of here.
Yeah.
Montreal?
Yeah, there's one in Montreal.
Fuck out of here, Mike.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, forgot what I was saying. No, but yeah, that's the future of the industry is like these because then you
I
don't
think-
have
What's
to clean
it called, the one in
You don't
Montreal?
have to wash them out. Somebody else. That's his job.
That's the most disgusting thing in the world. Coming inside of
some-
something, it's like coming in
Coming in
someone
someone
else's
else's sex doll?
condom. But it's
Yeah.
because a fucking used sex doll. It's like, hey, do you want to jizz in my condom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I want to start a chain of
is that weird?
those, and I want to call it cum dumpsters.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, here's the real truth. You can say whatever you want about sex dolls for now. All right. So if you're out there like thinking maybe I'll get one, maybe I'll borrow one, maybe I'll rent one, whatever it is, you're doing it, do it now. Because we all know the way the AI is fucking going right now, in 20 years, they're gonna cancel you for this shit. You're not gonna be able to fuck a sex doll without the sex doll's consent. That's just the way it's gonna be, because they're gonna be fucking Chat GP 8 or whatever, and they're gonna be fucking
Is
sentient
8
sex dolls.
after T?
They're ChatGPT 8.
Okay,
Is
okay.
what I'm saying. Yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna be way more advanced and like they'll have rights. And,
Fucking
like,
chat GPT.
because this is
It's fucking Bugatti.
it is an honest question when you're like, like what can you do to a sex doll that isn't violating the Geneva Convention? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you allowed to
Right
do?
now, you can do everything.
Do everything, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as you start integrating like some chip, people are gonna be like, "That's fucked up, dude," and then they're gonna be like, "No, obviously you can't just
This
stick
is.
a gun in a sex doll's asshole. You can't do that. A loaded gun. You can't.
I'm telling you,
That's fucked up, right?
this is history.
You can't
this
just
is,
spit on a loaded gun. Sorry.
This is historic because I guarantee you, this was a similar conversation being had in Germany before the Second World War about Jews. And they were saying the same type of shit. Like, we gotta do it now, bro. People are gonna be against this. They're gonna question everything we're doing.
You know what I think's gonna happen though with
No matter
like
how hot it is, you just can't.
like a sex doll brothel, like, and I never looked into this, but you probably have to wear a condom when you go to a sex doll brothel.
You don't.
I would.
I mean,
because like if I was the owner of a sex doll brothel, I'd be like, wear a condom, and then the cleanup is way quicker, right? Just a
Yeah.
bit of Febreze.
but you pay premium.
and you're
you can.
but.
But you're gonna have these raw dog and cream pies.
Imagine you're fucking a plastic doll
silicone.
with a condom, but you can't complain. You can't go, I'm not gonna put my dick in rubber, and you're like, it is rubber.
It feels
you
real.
Fucking dummy. It doesn't feel real.
It does. It feels almost better. From what I hear is that it almost feels better.
How much are they? What like?
Yeah.
You're the
how
reason
many-
why they cut the heads off mannequins, so you don't
We
fuck
gotta be
them.
over an hour.
Yeah.
It's gotta be over an hour, right?
Yeah.
It'd be amazing to find out that every fucking dollar Chris has ever made from YouTube is all gone into real dolls.
I own a factory in Shenzhen
Yeah.
right now that's just fucking mass producing these
I test all of them.
busty, sexy, fucking, let me tell you.
And it's not creepy because I married them.
We were, yeah, exactly. I comb them every morning.
The show ends, you put 19 rings on.
Yeah. I do their makeup, I dress them. It's very
Oh yeah,
consensual.
there's
That's way
probably fucking weirdos that fucking paint their nails.
There's a dude in Italy. He owns a brothel. Half the brothel, this is true, there's a documentary on this. Half the brothel is sex dolls, and half the brothel is real sex workers. And this is in Rome, where sex work was very prominent during the Roman Empire.
Still is.
It still is, but like back then you had tokens
I
that
love
were
that-
strictly for sex that you would give in a brothel. It was very, very
You
predominant.
must have fucking felt like shit when you gave that at the Vatican for like a communion.
You're like,
and
oh,
you're
shit,
like,
not that one, not that one. Sorry."
wrong token. And then the priest was like, I'm gonna have sex with the boy.
Yeah. He's like, wrong token. The priest is like, it's the right token.
That's the right token.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
All right, listen. That's the episode. This was a fun fucking time. I feel like it's too short.
Yeah.
But there's another show after this. Merry Christmas to everyone. If by
Happy New
any
Year's.
chance,
No, this is Christmas.
yeah,
Okay.
it's Christmas.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It comes out tomorrow.
Also, this episode's only 7 minutes long
Yeah.
online for some reason.
If anybody who's here right now and the night is too short for them, they still want to keep it going,
Or no, well, we'll say goodnight, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
once we quit recording,
then we'll tell them.
Then
I'll
you
get the
can
secrets.
say that,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're watching this online, Mike Ward is on tour in 2024. MikeWard.ca, Patreon.com/Suzekut for Suzekut, the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. Mike, your tour is everywhere right now. Modest,
Yeah.
all over Quebec.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Tickets.
doing Quebec for about a year.
Tickets online.
This guy, by the way, he sold fucking humblest guy in the world, sold what, 25,000 tickets in
And-
like a day or
yeah,
some
it's
shit.
barely even been a
Yeah.
big announcement. Yeah,
The
so,
GOAT. If
yes.
you're not getting your tickets already for Mike,
Yes! Thank you. Chris Ramsay, first.shop.
yeah, if you want merch.
Get merch, magical merch,
YouTube
silicone merch. Nice. Sexy.
Why you gotta do me like that, bro?
PantelisComedy.com, Patreon.com/Pantelis. I got the French cast, I got the podcast, and I'm going on tour in French all around Quebec. We're announcing
Yeah.
that this week.
Awesome.
Yes, so thank you
And
guys.
every Tuesday night, you have
An English show here,
9:15
9:15
an English
PM.
show at Le Bordel.
yeah,
Every Tuesday, there's a show coming up. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't talk about it.
we're going to say that in a second.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Thank
Yeah.
you.